Lake Beach Essence experience is more than a photo shoot, but an opportunity to express love and to celebrate oneself. Imagine a time set aside for you to just be. A moment where the outside world is on pause and you are most important.
No.
When you book me, Lake Beach Essence, as your personal photographer, I make it my duty to provide an environment that allows you to let your hair down. Be it with friends for a small celebration or a one-on-one session, I guarantee you leave feeling more empowered than you did when you arrived. So book your Lake Beach Essence experience today. If you would like to book your Lake Beach Essence experience today, please contact me at lakebutler2006@gmail.com or send me a text at 313-828-0588. What's going on? What's going on, people? It is your girl, Lake B, and I am here with Stream. Yay, yay, yay. Clap for me. What's going on? I thank you all for tuning in right now. Today is going to be a very dynamic show. You know why? You probably don't know, but I will tell you. It is because I have the amazing cast here from Blind Trust. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Now, if you guys did not tune in last Tuesday, we had them on the Rise and Grind morning show. We learned a little bit about the production, but we're getting really, really excited because we are getting ready for the red carpet premiere this Friday. So before... Thank you. Look at the screen. I was about to just cue it in before we go any further. I would like to introduce the cast, but I am not going to do it. They're going to do it for themselves, starting with the beautiful Banana at the end.
All right. Here we go. My name is Chiquita Dunham Parker. I play the leading lady, Taylor, in Blind Trust.
Okay, Taylor. This leading lady, Taylor. Mean guy?
I am Martell Welch, and I play David Morris.
Okay, Mr. I hear Martell and I'm like, my tongue get a little wet. It's a thing for me.
But it's all right. It's okay.
You look.
No, Judge.
Uh-oh. Let me switch seats. I am Marcus Woods. I play Desmond Morris, the son and the leading scientist in this beautiful film. The son of, he's my dad.
He's your dad.
He's my daddy.
I can see that.
You can see that?
He's really your daddy?
All right. No, I know my father. It's a great man.
And ma'am.
So, my name is Naomi Nicole, and I don't have a role in the movie per se, but my dollars had to pay for it.
Well, yeah.
So,
Okay, well, so you're a
I
producer?
serve as executive producer. Executive producers for Blind Trust.
Right. Okay. And we appreciate you putting your money behind this project because from what I've seen from the trailer, it is going to be a dynamic movie. And one of the things that we all appreciate, especially here on Stream, is that it's a little different than what we're used to watching from Detroit movies. So, I mean, you have history in that. And we're not going to take away Isis' shine from this, but you are known to produce movies that are different and give a different feel from what we get from Detroit. So I'm going to start off with Mr. Martell, VSOP. VS Blue Swift. That's your new name for Mr. Blue Swift.
Wow.
That's the good Martell. So you played a father. Are you a father?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't far from real life, huh?
Nah, not really. No.
So is this your first movie?
No, this is. I would say this is my first kind of like a major role. In the movie. Yeah, but I did other movies before.
So being that this was your first major role, what was the difference between like being supportive or being a background actor or whatever compared to really being up on screen?
This one was like it was a blessing to me. You know, I was taking it all in. I was feeling really good about being in this position You know, I was just taking it all in. You know, I appreciated every moment of it. Them having me on set, learning different things. Because when I go on set, whether I'm an extra or whatever, I try to learn. You know, and see what's going on behind the cameras.
Absolutely.
You know, learn from other actors and things like that.
Was your character as laid back as you being right now?
Sometimes, yeah.
Act like you want to be here. Fun. So I love that. So Marcus, this is not your first leading role, correct? So for you, what made this lead role different than the others you played in the past?
It has a lot of things to it. I must say though, this is not me and Nyambi's first time working together.
Okay.
We did a play back in 2018.
2018. No, 15.
Called,
Jesus Christ, that was 10 years ago.
Called Call Me Daddy, and we did that play. And so I led in
Daddy.
that play. Call him Daddy.
Wait, now it's faith-based, and it's coming back.
And it's coming back.
Okay,
it's coming back.
Don't listen to me.
So working with her was cool, but then I turn around and get to do her daughter's first film was like, oh shoot, like a full circle type of moment. So that was dope in itself. And playing this character, I've never played blind before. I'm only saying I go blind because Isis has said it a bunch of times. So so playing blind was new for me. That was a new field for me. And I know the importance of carrying a film. You know what I mean? People think that you're leading a film and that's just it. You're leading. No, you carry the entire film from rehearsals to get it on set, to the beginning to the end, to action and cut. So I know that importance, but to tell a story that's different around here, I knew that I was doing something special, and I'm glad to be.
I want to give you kudos because the one time I played blind, I knocked out my front tooth. I was 14. I was really playing blind around the house. I ran into a wall.
What?
Thank God thank God for this pretty smile. So I'm amazing. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Now, real quick, because that is very intriguing. You played blind. Were your eyes covered, or were you just like you could see, but you had to pretend?
My eyes were not cut. I remember telling Nyambi, I'm gonna have sunglasses. She said, if you can't do what we want you to do, and I was like, oh well, let me.
Okay.
So no, it was just my eyes. I could actually see, but I had to study. I studied a young lady that went blind later on in life, which worked for my character.
Okay.
And so she was still able to blink her eyes and move her eyes around, but they were like kind of shifty, not real heavy, just kind of shifty. So I watched her because I didn't want to just play with my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wanted them open. They wanted them open. So I followed this young lady and I studied how she did it.
Wow, that's amazing. Congrats, and that's part of acting, right? So Chiquita, right?
Yes.
Did I say it right? Chiquita?
Yep, Chiquita.
Okay. You're the leading lady. So you have your responsibility in carrying things as well.
Correct.
How did that feel for you?
So this is my first lead role. I've been in many films, but this is my first lead. So I knew that I had to prove myself, first to myself and then to show people that I'm capable of leading in a movie. So, speaking of him being blind, some funny bloopers and rehearsals that we had. It was him supposedly being blind, but he was moving around like he wasn't.
Right. Like, you're not supposed to see that chair. Like, what?
It's true.
But Marcus, he's a vet. He made it easy. Nyambi, Kamal, they're vets. They made it easy for me to get into character. Isis, she thank you, Isis, for even believing in me and trusting in me.
I love that.
To carry this role. It was just an amazing experience.
But it started off with your belief in yourself, because I think when, for the first time, it got to be a little nerve-wracking. Like, am I going to be able to
And I'm still nervous to this day to see it.
because we haven't done a premiere yet.
I've seen myself in scenes throughout movies, but to have to see myself throughout the movie, I'm like, oh Lord. But I know that I did a good job.
You did.
You did amazing.
She did.
You did.
Yeah.
So I want to take this aback, because I had them on. They were on the Rise and Grind morning show last week, and Isis was talking about how she had this idea.
She did.
And from your words, how did that go?
For me, she got bit by the film bug while being on set for Widow's Fire.
Okay.
So right after we filmed Widow's Fire, she hit me with the, Mom, I had this idea. And I said, oh, okay. And when she started telling me, I said, okay, start writing. Part of me was scared because when she started telling me, I knew it was different. Mm-hmm. And this industry is real savage sometimes.
Yes, it is.
And she's my kid. So
right.
Part of me wants to push her to do whatever. I want my kids to do whatever under the sun they want to do. Mm-hmm. But the other part of me, the mother part of me was like, okay, this is different. And how are we going to make sure that it's executed well and it does what it's supposed to do? So when she first told me, I was excited, and then I was like, oh my God. And then right. I was pushing her, but I was at home praying.
Because I want to, like, as a parent, and I don't, is everyone on the panel a parent?
No.
You said, fuck them kids.
No. I love children. I want children.
One day, yes.
But okay, so are you nervous? Because are you nervous for Friday?
No, not anymore. Because we did a test at the theater on Sunday.
Okay.
And so I was able to see it live and on screen, and a tear fell. I'm like, oh my gosh, we really did this thing. Our actors, our team was phenomenal. Like, Isis laughed. She said she just told me that it was an idea, and by the next week I had a whole team.
She was like, next time I tell my mama something, I'm gonna say I need $1 million.
I was like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we need top notch. So
right.
I called Kamal, I begged him, because he is so busy.
Right.
And I was like, I called him Captain. This is our third film together now. And I'm like, Captain, I need you. Whatever I got to move, whatever we got to do. And so TP is phenomenal. I knew his eye had to be on the camera. Like, I put all of the pieces together. And then when we went to casting, we always wanted Marcus, but we were
a lot of women say that.
Not well.
I'm trying to get more people to come to the premiere.
We always wanted him, but he was, on Empire. He was doing all this stuff, and I was like, number one, we can't afford him. Number two, like, is he gonna even come down to our casting call? It was a whole thing, and so. It's just, I was excited. I tried to put the best team together. We had a casting call. The people came out. Marcus was last. So we didn't even think that he was going to make it.
I was late, too.
He was late. Yeah. So we didn't think he was going to make it.
Coming from work, I was like,
okay.
So we're in our mind. We're at the table, all of us, and we saw these people, and when we put out the character description, we said he was going to be blind. So there was people there with sunglasses and blind sticks and all kind of stuff that they came well prepared. And they were good, but we were like, it's not Desmond.
Right.
Okay. So Marcus comes in and he makes it and he does it. So we all kind of looking like, okay, who's going to be the one to ask him? Can we, who's going to be the one? So he had his list of demands. I will do this. I'm going to do this. I don't want to do this. And part of that we had in the script originally because sometimes the industry makes you feel like you got to do certain things in order for it to be popular, in order for it to catch. But some of the stuff he don't do. So we had to make a decision. Do we want the best actor or do we want to be sticklers about these little pieces in the script?
Now I have a question. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's a very interesting point because we talk a lot about on stream with different people. Do you have your standards? Is it something that you will not do for money or anything? Do you have anything that you're willing to share on camera, or is that's just in your writer? Like, hey,
no, I don't. I'm never ashamed to share what I will and won't do. I don't cuss in my performances.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It's just something that I don't want to do. A lot of it tied into my grandmother and some of it my faith, but I never wanted nobody to not. Deliver what they want to deliver in their scripts, and I never wanted people to be like, well, we got to change the whole thing. I'm like, no, I don't want. Let everybody else do what they want to do. I'm just telling you about me. Matter of fact, one of the things that I said in the audition is, hey, I don't do this, but if y'all want to rock with me, if y'all don't want to rock with me, cool, I get it. And then I said, but if you rock with me, I promise you I'm gonna deliver.
I love that.
That's what he said.
That's a heck of a I see. I changed that from the HW.
No, see, every time I say that, people do that. Be you. I don't want to be yourself.
No, I'm gonna be myself. My mama watching. I'm still gonna be myself. You ain't my daddy. No, but I like when people have terms and standard on how they're going to perform because it makes you dynamic as an individual, and I appreciate that. I think too many people don't believe that they can still be them and make a great movie.
And can I just say, I didn't just say that to them.
You said
if you go back and watch my episode of Empire, I didn't cuss. So I was just like, I just something that I believe in. And there's a group of people, like I said, it's a deeper rooted thing, but I would talk about later. But there are people that really believe they can't make it because the industry standards, what they say the standard is. But everybody got standards. Do you know Nick Cannon won't drink on TV? He doesn't want to be seen drinking as a character. A lot of people don't know that, but that's his standard. Right. So people have standards. So I just wanted to say it wasn't just because of them.
Absolutely.
I didn't think so.
I tell Steven Spielberg the same thing I said. You get what I'm saying? I just wanted to big thing.
And you have to have those standards regardless of what a person's going to put in your face because they will test that. Yeah. Do you guys have any do's and don'ts?
Banana said, I'm open.
No, I won't do like full nudity or anything like that. I won't show anything. Implied is something totally different. But
right.
To actually be exposed, no, I won't do that.
I understand that.
Me personally, I'm with her. I won't do the full nudity thing because I tell my mother, like, hey, watch this.
Right.
And my mother, she's kind of like, oh my God, you was in there selling dope and people go, yeah, I'm like, Ma, it's a movie.
It's a character.
But you know what?
I ain't moving no bricks.
But to your mother's point, people have a tendency of thinking you really move bricks.
Yeah,
and it's a testament to how good of an actor you are. But I see how many people will approach you guys and be like, hey, I ain't like what you did to such and such. Like, I don't even know her.
Right.
I met her a day we did a scene. I smacked her. I walked away. They called cut. I don't smack women. But sometimes you have to explain yourself to people because they really be into your performance. So I get where mom's coming from. You know what I mean? Mr. Brick.
Mr. Brick.
Mr. Brick. And I remember that because when we did Dear Future Husband, Des Cortez, his character, was horrible to Debbie's character, Nicole. And we had to like almost get security for him. Like every time his mom was mad. Even Des talks about the fact that it was so bad that while we filmed that, the cast subconsciously shunned him.
Yep.
Like they wouldn't even be around. And he like, y'all, it's me. Like it's me. This is like he did it
you
so
kill
well.
Kids. Don't nobody want to mess with you.
That they even subconsciously kind of let him eat by himself. He didn't eat with us. It was like a whole thing.
Shout out Des.
Yeah. But yeah, so I agree with people taking your character and they run with it like that's really your life. Like when I wrote Widows, I had people thinking I had bodies on me.
Right. We did. But until I interviewed you.
Until you interviewed me, and I was like, no.
I don't know. Like every time I watch it still be like.
I'll be like, how much of a thing is Widow's Fire?
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It's just not your real.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Amen.
So, Shani, I have my amazing engineer here, Shani Mosley, here today. I cannot do this, y'all, without her. Anytime anybody else engineer my show, I just don't do the show for today. Do we have the trailer queued? Let's get this trailer going so y'all can see what we talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks a milestone, not just for MJ Bio, but for humanity. I am thrilled to announce the completion of our groundbreaking project, Paxton. My father died in this building trying to complete Paxton.
If this fails, we lose everything!
Instead of rejuvenation, the participant experienced rapid aging.
What's happening? Is that gonna happen to me too?
ICE Pharma's investment in this research is imminent. We need to disrupt MJ Bio's progress and seize those millions for ourselves.
I would never hurt you or compromise your work.
I thought I could trust you.
You're relieved of your duties here at MJ Bio. Security, will you escort him out?
You can't.
Come on! I can't see what's happening to me.
We owe it to those who believe in us, even if they can't see the finish line. That is the essence of blind trust.
A, B. I'll be in there like, doom, 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 doom. I told you, I'm excited. Like, I don't know who made that beat, but it's like, I love it. You say I have a caller? Are you serious? People calling in? Oh my God. Hey, caller, what's going on? It's your girl, Lake.
Hi, I'm Isis. I'm the writer of Blind Trust.
Hey.
Hey, Pooh. Oh, sorry. That's my name.
Hey.
So what's up?
I wanted to say hey to y'all. Hey, we got 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
So, Isis, what would you like to tell the audience about what to expect in 3 days?
What to expect in 3 days is to take a look at my imagination. I took some risks, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Well, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. How are you guys feeling? Naomi, you said you've seen it. Have you guys seen it yet?
No.
Oh,
See, that's a mama thing. Like, a mama could see it.
Yeah, Mama got to see it.
Mama put the money into it.
Well, no, we had to go in the theater. We had an amazing. Our editor was there. Our sound guy who did our mix. We all sat in the theater in different places just to make sure that everything flowed correctly. And our team was so dedicated. We saw like 2 things we wanted to fix, so they like went home and they hurried up and fixed it, and then they reloaded it, and we're going back to watch it tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isis, you there?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
I'm so nervous.
That's what I'm talking about. So what are you going to do to celebrate this accomplishment?
Well, I'm gonna take it all in. I gotta learn how to just take it all in, receive my flowers,
Absolutely,
and just thank God for all of it. Because if you would have asked me a couple years ago, I wouldn't have thought that I would have a premiere in 3 days.
Right.
She told me she gonna get lit.
Look at 2025. Look at God. We thank you so much for this project. I can see the enthusiasm in the cast that's here. I can see the proud mama over here. She was on our head in the comments last week, like, she's the writer.
We know.
No, it was a lady on there. She was like, "What did she do?" And I was like, "She wrote it." I was just trying to help the lady. I was trying to help her. I was helping the people.
Isis, you got your outfit yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's it. And doors gonna open on time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a mama answer. Yes. Be there
because
on
they
time.
always do. I love that for you. You guys, you got to check out the premiere. It's going to be at the Bel Air Luxury Theater on 8 Mile. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. I don't have my glasses on right now. Friday, February 28th. Tickets are $25, and the attire is all black.
All black.
Because we are celebrating the last day of Black History Month with our accomplishments of this amazing science fiction drama.
That's what it is.
I told them last week it made my science pee-pee hurt.
Oh,
my nerves.
She did say that last week. She absolutely said it.
I'm excited.
Cool. We're leaving 2 tickets for Lake, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So we have 2 tickets for you.
Do you?
We're gonna leave your name at the door, so whoever you bring.
I'm gonna bring my nerd pee-pee. He's just as dork as I am. We like sci-fi.
Yeah. So we have have 2 tickets that'll
I
be
love
at the door for you.
Isis, I'll tell you, we had a caller that won 2 tickets last week, and I delivered them to her home.
That's what's up.
And she was excited, like, I can't believe you came to my house and you brought that ticket.
That's what's up.
And I'm like, it's just me. I ain't write the movie. I'm like, but I will be there, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to ask the cast? Or you holding on? You staying on with us for a while?
No, I just came on here. I got to go back to work, but I just came to say hey to y'all. I'm going to try to watch while I'm still at work.
Okay,
but we got 3 days. Let's do this.
Let's do
it.
Let's go. Yes.
All right.
Okay. So, what if I had to ask each of you one word to describe what you think this production is going to be like? What one word would you use?
Ladies first.
Wow. Amazing. And I mean that in all caps. If I could add a lot of exclamation marks at the end, just amazing.
Oh, wow.
I dig it. Well, I would say unique. It's going to be unique, and I mean it in the best way. I don't mean it like it's you know how that is. but seriously, like it's going to be unique, and I think it's going to be that uniqueness is going to open up eyes and creativity.
Wow.
I would say trailblazing. You know, like hopefully people been asking for something different. You know, with Tubi, you know, movies and all that. So this is very different, and I think it's going to, you know, spark something, maybe game changing, you know.
I want to change my word.
Right.
you get
Like y'all coming with that?
I was like, because you stole mine. I say amazing.
They
like,
stole all of mine. I'm
like, what do I say after trailblazing?
Groundbreaking.
Go ahead.
What you got for us, Mom?
Oh, you said groundbreaking. You said legendary. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Tell them Tell said Cass and Mama holding her down. Like, and that is, especially for you guys that you haven't seen the movie yet, that is like amazing to me. I'm going to be in the back. I'm going to sit in the back so I can see the back of y'all heads if it drops.
I'm going to be in the back too. So.
No, I'm going to escort you to the front.
I'm like, if y'all want to see, y'all can come hang out with us at 7:30. I'll tell y'all where we going to be at.
No, they need to see it with the rest of us for the first time so we can see y'all. Look at you. You like you the Pisces in you. You can't even hold it. Like she like, oh, that's an option. Isis like, Ma.
I know, but I'm her mama. It's okay.
That is such a mama comment.
I am so freaking. I keep catching myself cry because my baby, like, everybody doesn't make a movie. I'm always saying God is so faithful. Yes. He's so very faithful. I never forget to give him all the praise. And I remember all the stuff we went through with the other 2 movies. And, you know, the enemy always comes when something is going to be exciting and good. And so to see her carry out this dream, like when she filmed even Widow's Fire had got selected for Charlotte Black Film Festival. So 3 of the days, I couldn't even be on set. And so I called Tanja Ayers, and I was like, Tanja, I need you to be me on set with her. And she was gracious. She came. But just to see it full circle, go from words on the page, hey, Mom, I got this idea, to, hey, Mom, here's my script, to now, you know, we're here to see the movie in 3 days. I'm just so freaking honored that she's my kid. We call each other the mother-daughter duo. And so, you know, she left the screening when we went Sunday. She came home and started writing. She already has
Blind Trust 2?
No, she actually has a dope series that is completed. That's
right, she mentioned that.
Sullivan. And so she went home and was like, oh, I think I want to tweak this. So she started retouching that. That's our project for 2026.
Hey. Is it a podcast scene in there?
We can make a podcast.
I think you should. I wish somebody will.
We can definitely do that. And so just I'm careful about not getting so excited about what's coming next that I don't miss this moment.
Right.
That's good.
That this moment is so strategic. Like, we didn't have to be here. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we get to do what we love, I remember the sacrifices to make this happen for her. Like, y'all just wouldn't believe what I put on the line, but it was because it was my kid. And I didn't want it to be like, oh, we can't do it because mommy can't find this or mommy can't. I did whatever I had to do. That was legal. Praise God.
That was legal.
Legal.
Praise God.
Nobody died. Amen.
And no bricks was slain.
No bricks was slain.
No way.
None of that. But yes.
So, are you guys living in the moment? Like, where's your level of excitement? I already know I'm just an extra, and I can't wait to see. You don't even remember me. You were so nice to me when I was there for the day, Mr. Boothsmith. He don't even remember. You never know who you gonna meet and when you gonna meet. I was an extra.
Oh, what's...
It's no big deal. I'm not that impactful. I remember you.
Help God, speed.
Yeah. No, you don't. But great job. Are you guys living in the moment? What is your family thinking? Who are you bringing with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Family, friends, everybody was like really happy.
No wife? You're not bringing a wife?
No, I'm not married.
Okay. For $5. I got a man. But if it don't work out, I got a man. You
That
could
was
be
my song, too.
What was that, Big Daddy Kane? Kumo D? You could be whoever that was. So
What your man got to do with me?
I got a man.
But so you bring in family and friends?
Yeah, family, friends, father, brother. You know, everybody kind of want to support me. You know, pastor.
Oh wow! Yeah. Are you now? I know this film is like easy because they make easy films for the church, and I love that. But I mean, I know what Aspire was kind of. But how do you feel about the pastor coming?
You know, he's my homeboy. So
okay.
Okay, so
God.
there's going to be 2 moments in the movie where I'm going to holler out, Christians, close your eyes.
Look at his face.
It's like
That's hilarious.
two scenes.
Why you ain't tell me that?
I didn't know you was bringing your pastor. No, I'm bringing mine. Mine is in the movie.
It's clean enough for a pastor.
It's clean enough for a pastor.
Okay.
But you may have to shout out the Christians to close your eyes.
Yeah. There's one.
It's a movie.
Not y'all's. It's a.
The other one.
The other. It's another one.
Oh, the other one.
There's another
It's
one.
another
Not y'all.
one.
Yeah, it's another one.
It's another one?
There's a surprise one they don't know
Is
about.
that the jacuzzi? Is that the jacuzzi?
No, we don't have jacuzzi. It's literally like you go blink and miss it. Well, you won't miss it, but you know, I'm gonna holler out. I'm
Christians, go get your popcorn.
I'm gonna help. Yes, go get your popcorn. Get your popcorn.
You see his face though, like
they like what? It's not like Widow's Fire.
Not his mama not coming. Y'all don't do it.
Right, we done blew it.
So Miss Banana, who you bringing with you?
My husband, of course, is coming with me, but I have tons of family and friends that's coming. This will be the first time that my mother comes to any kind of premiere or event.
That sounds like my mother.
Huge.
Right.
That's a huge. Like I have a big following with family and friends, but like over the years with these smaller roles, they're like, okay, we keep coming. Well, we keep seeing you for 2 seconds now. Can we just wait for it to come on Tubi Toe for them to come? So, but like now I'm like, okay, this is my lead role. Y'all got to come now. So for them to support, like, are we there? All black? Come on, here we go. It's big right now for me.
You know what's so crazy? Because like I'm doing the monologues, the vagina monologues on Sunday, and like I told my family first, like I have a small role. Now when the producer hear you say that, or director, they're like, there's no such thing as a small role. And I'm like, to my family it is when they paying the same price. Like they get small role prices.
Right.
And I'm go ahead.
That was the first thing people asked me when I told them to come out. It was like, well, how long you gonna be in the movie? You know, like,
after supporting for so long, they're wondering now, like, okay, is this your bigger role now? Like, is it worth it?
Right. You know, like you just working for them.
Family is crazy.
No, family is everything, and family is crazy. They're your biggest supporters and your biggest critics.
Absolutely.
And but you have to take that because you can take it from the outside when you get it from family, but like. You have to understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, especially somebody like me. I've been doing something since I was 4 years old. Like you always doing something. Like I know you want some cookies. I was the cookie girl. They think they stand me. Yeah. So who you bringing with you?
I got family and friends coming. My mom just got over the flu, so I don't know if she's coming. And her and my dad are a package deal. If one don't come, the other one don't come. So you know, I'll see how she's doing with that. But a lot of family and friends are coming to support, and I'm excited. I'm like, when you asked about the excitement, I'm so excited. I can't tell when I'm nervous or excited. Like I just bounce back between the two. So I'm excited for everybody to come through and see it. Though.
Oh wow! And I know you got a following. You guys are making a name for yourself, and you bringing the church.
People say that, but I don't got a following. I just be me. I have some coworkers of mine who are coming. Of course, you know my family is coming. And we still have tickets, so you guys can still buy tickets.
Buy tickets on Eventbrite. They will. They will do a second theater on the fly.
So we are cutting off. Online is going to cut off Thursday morning.
Okay.
Just so I can get a count on how many seats we have left, and then we'll open up those seats for people to come to the door. Avoid those fees or whatever and come to the door and see the movie. I'm excited about people coming to see the movie. It's different, and I piggyback off what Martin, like everybody, like we want different. Yeah, it's always a drug dealer. It's always somebody cheating on it. When we do different, y'all got to make sure y'all support it.
Right.
And the more people that support different, the more people will do different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now that people are getting out more and doing things, this is part of the arts. So when it's date night and things like that, these red carpet premieres is so dope. And it gives you the opportunity to see and meet the faces of the people that you watch on TV in these independent films. You get to shake their hands. I'm selling raffle tickets on Marcus, $5. He will sit next to you for 2 seconds if you win.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
I can put Blue Swift in the barrel too.
Throw Blue Swift in there.
My cash app is you can call me Lake for $5. You too can shake these men's hand. I got a kid too. He may want to make a movie. I need to start early. I gotta get that money up.
Get your money up.
So without giving away the movie, what can we expect to see?
I think you'll expect to see love, and you'll get to see triumph and defeat, and how to come back from that being defeated. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to see that story, and you'll get to see black excellence.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? It is not just black people, but I like to speak to where we at. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to see black excellence. You won't see anybody killing each other per se. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You won't see. It is just something different. It's giving a different perspective on black stories. So it's going to be something amazing.
Wow.
And just like what Nyambi Marcus was saying, like everybody wants different, but you have to support different. But my thing is, I think that a lot of people are scared to do different. So that's why we haven't seen it. And I told Isis, I said, it only takes that one person.
It does.
And then everybody is going to jump on that wagon. And I feel that she's that first person.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. What about you, Blue?
What he said. But that's like rap music. They were saying, like, everybody complain about gangster music and ratchet music. But when somebody come along and make something positive, y'all don't mess
We
with
don't mess with it, right?
You know what I'm saying? The consumers really control what is put on there.
Right.
So if y'all don't watch this stuff and y'all go like Blind Trust come out and y'all run the numbers up, guess what? We're gonna see more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love that. Dang.
I think what the people are going to see, she threw some twists in there that I don't think the people are going to be ready for.
Yeah.
I always like when I go to the movies, I like to see the stuff that I couldn't predict. So when I go to the movies, I'm like, okay, this gonna happen, this gonna happen, this gonna happen. And so I wait to see, did that happen or whatever. Most times I'm pretty good. I'm about 80%. But for this movie, I let a couple people watch, like when we were in editing and that kind of thing, and their thing was, I did not see that coming. Like you don't see it coming.
Please don't get my nerd PP hard.
It was hard for a week. You did.
3 more days. 3 more days. And I can get this off.
Get it off. So yeah, so we threw some surprises in there. The cast is just really, really phenomenal. There's no weak link. Everyone told the story flawlessly, and we're so excited that we had y'all. We're so excited that you guys jumped on this journey with us to do different. That was one of the things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I remember at our table read, Kamal was like, "This is different, but we can do different." Mm-hmm. And so I'm just excited.
So when you to the actors, when you are reading the script and you're going through the motions of doing the lines and everything, because if I'm not correct, you're not doing scene by scene in order, right?
No.
You're doing it, but you guys figure that out, right? So are you able to piece together how the movie is going? Like when you're doing your scenes?
You mean like when we first get the script or just when we shoot it?
Like while you're shooting?
I mean, yeah, because we have the script first, so we know the story. You know, even if we shooting day 3 on day 1, we still kind of understand, you know, what the story. Well, let me say it like this: as an actor, you better understand. You should understand what's going on in the story. So yeah, we pretty much got a good idea of it. But what I love about rehearsal versus actually shooting, like the scenes and stuff, is rehearsal is gathering information, taking it home, then going. Because I always tell people this too, and I got smacked in the face during these rehearsals that for this film. But rehearsals is really a performance. Mm-hmm. You practice at home. Right. Rehearsal is a performance. Then when it's time for the actual shooting, or if it's a play or the actual day of the play, though that's you didn't fine comb that thing now. Now you could just go out there and perform at your best, at your top level. You know what I'm saying? So when we get to set, I feel like at that point we should be so into the characters. Really, if Chiquita said something a little different from what we rehearsed, I should be so in tune to the character and the story to where I can bounce off of that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of actors, they wait on their line.
Right.
Don't wait on your line because she may not deliver it the way we rehearsed it or she practiced it at home. The energy may be totally different. So it's best to learn how to listen and react to what you hear. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's great advice.
Well said.
Right. Well said. Anybody got anything on that note? Thank you guys
talking.
for
Y'all
because a lot of people tune into this show for one to get to know you guys better, and they want to do it too. You have people that's inspiring. Detroit is opening up the market for so many people to be in film and live their goals. So it is tidbit of advice and information that people need to know. That's why I knew the answer to the question. Yeah. But sometimes you have to ask because like she's talking about twists and turns, and people are like, well, do they not know? But
right.
But it's like, well, you haven't pieced it all together. So you don't know the editing process, what the cinematography looks like, what the director saw, what was taken out, what was left in, you know, all those things you don't know as actors to see how the story is really going to come alive. Yeah. And that's the nervous part, right? Mm-hmm. I know.
Sure. All we know is the script and what we performed. And, you know, the editing part, that's the...
How about that?
Right.
I remember both films, actually. I remember, so you watch the first cut, and you like, oh well, I don't like the way they said that, or this motion. So okay, let's move that. Did we get better footage of this? And we were trying to keep it to a certain amount of time. So I know at Widow's Fires we had to cut some parts, and I was like, well, no, if we cut that, then they're not gonna understand this stuff. So it is a whole picture. It's a whole, all ingredients in the thing to make a whole movie, and so you kind of don't know what part we cut or what part we shifted around or anything. So it's but trust us, y'all. We took care of
We trust you.
Yeah, trust us.
And that's the reason why we do 5 and 6 takes sometimes.
It is.
I don't care if you get it on the first take. The editor needs something to play with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
So Blue Swift, you did you walk in the room and they like, this your son, and you was like, he my son? Like,
You know what? I didn't even know at first. I'm like, this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Say no. Just
Okay. I'm like, do I look old enough?
You do and you don't, but then people keep calling my mama my sister, so I don't know if I'm old enough to be her sister. Or like he made me answer the question like, wait a minute.
Right.
Right. Nowadays, you can't tell. Like,
You can't.
Who the mama, who the daughter, and everybody looks so young.
And that's what I love. Like, I love the look. You know what I mean? Y'all really look like y'all could be related, which a lot of times you don't even see when it comes to casting in the independent film industry, where people are even taking that in consideration. Like, this yellow dude, like the little yellow dude that was in the movie, like he gave me your dad. Like what was his mama? Amazon? Like, we got to see the mama.
Who taught me that was Melissa Talbot. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Melissa, she when we were working on Dear Future Husband, and there's a parentage issue, and we had to okay, so we need a kid. He gotta look like he could be Des and Debbie's kid, but he's gotta really be Diesel and
right.
So it's a whole. Right. And she was like, "Well, we can't just have any kid in there, because kids auditioned or whatever." But yeah, she's the one that taught me to make sure we had that eye so that it's believable.
Yep.
Right.
I agree. I'm watching some stuff. I can't even.
You don't have to name
I almost
names.
messed up.
We know.
But I was watching.
We see it.
I was watching this movie, and the two people that was supposed to be the parent of the kid, I'm like, the kid look older than you.
Right.
Like
right.
literally, like it wasn't. You don't look old, but you can be as. But these, and I was like, that's not even. But being on the producer side of that too, though, so many things happen that you don't have any control over. We recasted stuff like 2 and 3 times.
Wow.
One of the roles, as a matter of fact, shout out to Randall Johnson.
Yeah.
Shout out to Randall, whoever you are.
One that you'll see him in the film, we had to recast him, I think, the week before. So he had to learn the whole script.
Okay, so
in a week.
So he was the new guy. Please don't switch characters on me. Like,
no.
He was in the film. We recast him.
The initial table read when I went to, and then when I got on set, I said, "Who was these people?"
Like, we fired all of them. Like, none of them was cool with you. They didn't look like they was related. We didn't like the way, like.
But it is. The
but
business.
we kept
It's
you.
the business, and and so I'm trying to keep my from losing it, trying to keep my kid from losing. She like, "Mom, they don't want to be in the movie." I like, no, honey, it's schedules. It's we changed shooting times, shooting dates. It's so much that goes into making film, and I think that's why sometimes I get insulted by people who think that we just turn over and you take out your iPhone and everybody just you just shoot this movie. But there are so many things,
so many wheels turning,
so many plates that you got to do this with in order for the whole movie. And don't take it lightly. Like this is not just something you roll over out of bed.
It's work.
And it is work.
It is real life work.
From the second you write the end, there is work until you are watching it on screen, and even after that,
because you still got work to do.
Still got work to do.
It's still marketing and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Because this is like the test study. You get a chance to see the compliments. I remember when I came to see Widow's Fire, I was like, I'm all into cinematography. Like, don't have me in here and, you know, the sound is only coming from my right ear and, like, their mouth is moving to my left. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, you did a great job. Anybody hungry? Like, I stayed around. I shook hands. I took pictures. I wanted them to know who I was, that I was there. I was supportive. I mean, like, because it impacted me. And then when the opportunity came and it was streaming, I'm like, I want to be a part of making those numbers go up because it was so dynamic. Now, one of the things, I know time go by so fast, right? And this is like the best interview I've had. I love you guys so much, and I thank you for coming.
Thank you.
If you notice, the engineer is giving me gang signs. So that is really weird. So before we go, we do have people on here. They want to know where to follow you, how to get in touch and see your next project. So starting off with you, beautiful.
All right. I'm on Instagram, Bananas, BANANAZ 219. Or you can follow me on Facebook. That's Chiquita Dunham Parker. Yeah, I have other projects coming up, but this is it right now.
We're living in here in this moment right now. I love that. Blue Smith. Blue Smith. I mean, like, my tongue get watery every time I say it. I'm stumbling over my words and everything. There ain't nothing going on over here. Come on, Mr. Martell.
You can follow me on Instagram, Martell W6. That's 2 L's, number 6.
I don't know why you crack me up. You like the end. Like, what more?
I ain't got nothing else for you. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Marcus Woods, all one word, lowercase. I am Marcus Woods. The same on TikTok, and you can follow me on Facebook, Marcus Woods, just Marcus Woods. So
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Isis, she is Isis Boyer on Facebook and Instagram. I am Nyambi Nicole on Facebook and Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I don't know how to use it, so I don't know what it is. It might be Dear Future Husband, the movie. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I follow you.
It's Dear Future Husband, the movie. I don't think Isis has TikTok. If she does, she'll put it in the comments or something. I'm a horrible marketing person, but
that's okay. You doing actually, you came here, you held it down.
Yeah.
I mean, this conversation didn't even feel like work. So I appreciate it. Hey, fam, I need you guys to get your black attire ready for the Blind Trust red carpet screening at the Bel Air Luxury Theater on February 28th. We buying black. They told you it was a blackout. We buying black, so buy your tickets. This is okay.
Yes.
This is the one thing you can buy on Friday. If you're boycotting.
Please do.
Right?
Please do.
If you're looking for something to do, this is great. Before we go out, can we play this trailer one more time so you guys can see what you're getting into?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks a milestone, not just for MJ Bio, but for humanity. I am thrilled to announce the completion of our groundbreaking project, Paxton. My father died in this building trying to complete Paxton.
If this fails, we lose everything!
Instead of rejuvenation, the participant experienced rapid aging.
What's happening? Is that gonna happen to me too?
ICE Pharma's investment in this research is imminent. We need to disrupt MJ Bio's progress and seize those millions for ourselves.
I would never hurt you or compromise your work.
I thought I could trust you.
You're relieved of your duties here at MJ Bio. Security, will you escort him out?
You can't.
Come on! I can't see what's happening to me.
We owe it to those who believe in us, even if they can't see the finish line. That is the essence of blind trust.
Lake Beach Essence Experience is more than a photo shoot, but an opportunity to express love and to celebrate oneself. Imagine a time set aside for you to just be. A moment where the outside world is on pause and you are most important.
No.
When you book me, Lake Beach Essence, as your personal photographer, I make it my duty to provide an environment that allows you to let your hair down. Be it with friends for a small celebration or a one-on-one session, I guarantee you leave feeling more empowered than you did when you arrived. So book your Lake B Essence experience today. If you would like to book your Lake B Essence experience today, please contact me at lakebutler2006@gmail.com or send me a text at 313-828-0588.